And the second poem is one I have no idea when I wrote it, but I wrote it during one of the open mics or maybe during a button poetry. And I pulled pieces out of this to do in other bits that I've written. But this is the original, and it's not great, but it has some good parts to it, I think. We stood on a cliff, wrapped in each other's hearts. We were a bulwark at the crumbling cliff edge. I whispered, all I have ever known is here in you. Love me like this forever. And yet, your beatific smile flickered, unpowered neon, and was gone. Panic drove my words next, stories, songs, poems of our incredible love, of my love for you, and hopefully of your love for me. And sometimes it worked, and I thought forever, with this perfect smile, but the next day, it was gone again. You unwrapped yourself from me, imperfectly, hair caught in the buttons of my sleeves, of my shirt, my pants, of my heart, of my spine, flesh and spirit ripping its rubbery strands. We both cried, but denied ourselves the comfort of the familiar, of each other. Sorry. Sorry you denied us both this comfort. We stood solitary on the cliff and said, I have to go. And you stepped off the edge, but rather than falling into nothingness, you just turned 90 degrees and started walking down the face of a cube. We stood perpendicular to one another on different planes. We could see each other, but we weren't in the same place. You looked different now that time had passed, less sure of yourself, but somehow more you. Come back, I call, but those aren't the words you heard when turned 90 degrees. Your ears heard, you were right. It hurts, but you made the right call. Some days you whispered to me from your 90-degree plane. I loved the way you held my hands in public, weren't ashamed to love me, weren't ashamed to be with me. But my ears turned 90 degrees from you, only hear, my next love will hold my hands too, but will be better than you. This tableau doesn't change. Love can't ever really heal, but love, the relationship, can move backwards. It can turn 90 degrees and get more distant. Love itself never heals. It just ambers, becomes pictures in sweet, petrified honey, rock hard and unchanging. The picture of us holding hands in stone, kissing her nose like a parrot in this browned glass. The way you can read maps and colors, locked forever in something that I can't change, I can't cast out of me, I can't undo. Love does not, cannot heal itself. Love grows from seeds of ambers. From the very beginning, it is already in rock, and it grows that way. But I stand on my cliff, and you stand on yours. All of my love growing at 90-degree angles to you, towards a sun that I can only see in amber now.